Alright, how's it going, everyone? We're here. Took a couple extra minutes than usual because I decided very last minute I needed a cup of coffee and I have no time management, so we're going to be playing Rising Star 2 again. Let me take a sip of my coffee while it's still hot before it sits here for too long and goes cold while I'm playing a game. Anyway, Rising Star 2, that's what we're doing, so we'll get that pulled up. Last time off, we we have just a couple songs to go. How many do we already have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 songs. We need at least 3 more. And I decided since we don't have to release this album until when? Between October and November. We've got a really long time, so end of the last stream we set up a nice 2.5 month tour that'll take us through the east over here because our first tour was basically here. We did a 2 week little fluff thing like right here. Now we're gonna come a little farther this way and down into Greece, and looks like we're going to Turkey as well. Anyway, that's our game plan for right now. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, big mug of coffee. Fresh hot too. That's why we started like almost 10 minutes in instead of like the normal like 4 or 5 minutes in that it takes me because I decided I needed coffee at the last moment. Anyway, so we need to be in Budapest to kick off our tour. Fuck it, we'll just drive there. It's not gonna save us any time to take a plane there. An arena gig to do. And of course, some morning nicotine as well. Oh, we haven't done a gig in like 60 days, but can't just recall one. But that looks like a good looks like that could probably be a pretty decent arrangement anyway. So we'll just run with it and see how we do for our first show. Alright, the Modify Apples got popularity. That's good to know our song about locally grown, genetically engineered produce is popular in Hungary. What are we gonna make you do? Probably playing. Oh, mine's fresh hot. I hit go live and then I decided like 30 seconds later, you know what? I want a cup of coffee. You guys don't know how long it takes me to set things up before we go, so maybe maybe you guys just think we have technical difficulties, so we're gonna go 7 or 8 minutes before start instead of like 4 or 5, and I'm gonna sneak off and get a cup of coffee real fast. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep playing. Get that skill up so we can have a nice high quality songs as we play them and record them. Vienna, Austria. I almost said Vienna, Switzerland. That shows how good my geography of this area is. I'm leveled up basically. Let's see. You're really fucking high on music already, so I think we'll give you some playing. You E-Bag, we're gonna give you playing as well. You're lagging behind relative to these other two skills. We're still working on making Mozzie a better musician so we can have some songwriting options. Looks like we're thinking about doing the same here as what we were doing last time, which is fine. Everyone's inspired, so hopefully come the weekend we can write something really good. Still got 3 songs to go before we have 10 for our record. I mean, if we get something crappy, we're not rushing. We have, what, July? August, September, October, November. We have 4 months to write 3 songs. I'm sure we can come up with 3 decent songs in 4 months. Guess I probably should have looked at the set analysis that time, but first 2 shows were in the mid-50s, so I guess we'll look at the next one and see if that goes higher or if that goes lower. We're going to try and fine-tune our set list a bit if we can. Analysis, Prize Wicked and the Sad Weeds are like about. Maybe we're gonna chuck those 2 in the next set, and we're gonna try something a couple of the more popular songs just to see how that goes. Maybe those songs just aren't as great as we thought they were. Let's see. So let's see. Prize Wicked is one of our more popular songs, actually. They're just not really big songs here. I was like, oh, maybe we just need something more popular. Get them up a little bit, but it turns out that is one of the more popular songs. I'll shuffle the order around a bit, though. Our cover of Motorcycle Emptiness is... Maybe we'll use that as like our encore piece because it's a little more popular. Or maybe we should put that like midway through or something because it's just a cover. It's not like original like encore material, right? Well, we've gone up to the going up to like the 70s and 60s, so maybe this is a fine set and we just had to like get into our groove or something. Or maybe we're just not as popular there as we are in like East like Poland and shit, I don't know. Of course, we're also touring with a really, really popular band now, so it could just be that classic case of that's the opener, fuck this guy. You never know. I wasn't even paying attention. How do we do? Now we got another mid-60s then. Epitaph Fox can level up again. We're gonna pick somebody to start sinking points into business for. It does get us better deals when we're like on the road and we have to go like repair stores, or if we decide to book our own gigs and stuff. It gets us better deals on prices. Could be worthwhile to finally put a little effort into business. It's Sunday now, so let's find us a hotel and see if we can write a decent song. You guys are all feeling pretty happy right now. What you got for me? Oh, I got 20 right there. 25 there. Neither of those really fit into the one decent riff that we have, so I guess it could come down to if there's anything decent for lyrics. Alright, so we'll do... Say we chuck a 15 in. With that, we don't have a rhythm section, unfortunately. So we chuck that in, nothing really there. Yeah, I think we said our goal was to do at least like 50 quality for every song, if I remember correctly, so... Doesn't really help us that much. Oh, here's the, that'll give us like a 45, but that's still not great. So if we have a 45, that'll give us a 46 if we complete that. Alright, save that. We'll save... Yeah, only 10 banks, but now we have a 20 kicking around over here, so... At 20, I didn't really go to anything either, I just noticed that, so we'll save it. And we'll check out that 15 in favor of this 15, just so we have a couple of rhythm things built up for later. I guess we're not writing our song this weekend. Fred Erskine Theater. Erskine. Erskine, the S is before. Doesn't really matter. We're here. We're not going to see this place for a while after this. Doesn't matter. Another city down. Up to Warsaw to continue our run through Poland. Jasmine Grisham Arena. That is the most like white sounding. Sorry, I guess white sounding's not the. That's not the best phrase because they're pretty fucking white in Poland too. That's the most American sounding name. Let's go with that. You know, kind of like you see a ghetto crappy taco bowl and like you can just, those ones where you're like, that's the whitest fucking taco bowl you've ever seen. Like, it's not authentic. Like, that's what I was going for when I saw the Jasmine Grisham Arena up here. But, just kind of out of habit, you're like, that's the whitest motherfucker. But then you're, oh, this place is white too, so. That's the most, like, English or American sounding theater ever. Oh, actually, we should be hitting start gig. We have a show here. We're still only getting 2s for these ones, and the produce is fascinating. I am interested in at least, we'll change at least one of those up. Yeah. No, I mean shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, like the cheese, like, well, I mean the cheddar cheese is pretty white, but like, you know those crappy generic ones where they don't really season it and it tastes like you're just eating like beef and lettuce, and it's like they threw it in a pan and cooked it, like, but like you get like actual, I mean I guess taco bowls in general are pretty white. I've never been to an actual Mexican place all my time in Texas where they serve taco bowls. So I guess taco bowls are pretty, that's a pretty white fucking meal to begin with, but like that's what I mean is like, no, it's not like authentic. Like you can taste it, you can tell it's not seasoned right. Maybe it's cooked a little differently. Like you can tell somebody who doesn't make those on the regular, or they do make them on the regular and just don't know how to make decent Mexican food make them. That's what I mean when you look at a taco bowl and you taste it and you're like, that's the whitest fucking taco bowl ever. Is like you can just tell that there's a white guy in the back making it. Oh, the van is still working okay. Not that we do that much driving anyway, we can afford to chauffeur everywhere. Ah, but we'll fix it anyway just to keep it fixed up, I guess. I did it again, I forgot to change that fucking song that nobody likes. I'll wait for the coffee to kick in so I start to remember what I'm doing. Sold out, good opportunity to hang out with other bands in the lineup. Modify Apples is still getting more popular, so that's good at least. I guess last little rant about that, I guess to be fair, while I think about Jasmine Gresham, is such a, that's such a white name. You would only find that in like America or like middle of England and London or something anyway, so whether it's in fucking Poland or Greece or Spain, that's still a really white name. At least I can pronounce that name, so there's that. I can't fucking pronounce what city we're in up here in the top right, but I can pronounce the name of the Lou Parton Theater over here at least. Let's see. The produce is fascinating. That one can fuck off. They're kind of just thinking about that. We'll bring back Fix Your Heartbeat. And do that. Let's try that instead. It's Polish. You have to understand German or Russian or whatever fucking Polish. I don't know if the Poles have their own language or if they just use like fucking German and Russian because that's what's on both sides of them. But point is, oh, they were still kind of in about Fix Your Heartbeat too, but we'll find a good way to micromanage this. All the other things I've been playing and doing, like, I'm starting to like forget all the finer details of like how I did stuff like a week ago, a week and a half ago. Now that I'm playing this like big open world game like once a week at this point, twice a week. Kind of forgetting what's going on here. If everybody has their vice, you can tell what mine too are. I'm like alternating every like 30 seconds nicotine and caffeine at the moment. Oh, it's the weekend again. We'll just skip ahead to next weekend, and then we'll write something because it takes like 2 weeks for ideas to fall out of that pool and refresh. So we'll probably not try to write something this weekend, and we'll do it next weekend so we can have fresh ideas. It's a motel. We're too rich for a cheap ass motel. That's a motel. We're too rich for a cheap ass motel. Susie here. That's another really English name for a place in Poland. We gotta do it at least once a tour. Let's you're supposed to break the mirror. You always break the mirror when you do that. There you go. We gotta fuck off at least the TV in the mirror. We always do that. Gdansky? I bet you someday we're gonna have some Russian watch this. Like, oh, this Rising Star 2 looks really interesting. I'm gonna check it out. And then they find this white boy on YouTube trying to pronounce Polish names horribly. Oh, it says this is Russian. Like, this city's Russia, and it's got this, like, East and West are totally different, countries. I had no idea Russia had a small piece of land that's sitting way out separate from the rest. Oh, there you are, dancing around and killing it up front at least. Oh, we ran out of t-shirts. Are we looking on CDs? Oh, we've only got 100 CDs left too, so when we go to Lithuania here, we're gonna have to get some more of both of them. Yeah, you don't stand around like you're a professor talking at like a university presentation or something anymore. Just straight back, arms like just gently moving around. Like, you don't look like that anymore. CDs we want. I guess we'll start with 6,000 of them. We have a print shop down the road too, looking at our mini map here, so let's go over here. T-shirt designer and make that like basically a pure white. Remove that element. Add a graphic. Skulls. Add that. Make it black. Let's see, add text. The conspirators. Make that like a dark red. Bring that up like that. There's our Conspirators 2 white t-shirt. Buy. No, we're gonna buy 20,000 of them just so I don't have to be fucking bothered with it. Now when we go to shows, we have a black version and a white version in circulation. We don't pick which one we get. That's still kind of like an abstract, random thing. Like, my understanding is the game, like, when you distribute them, the game will favor distributing your more recent one first, but both of them are still up for sale until we come over here and we, there's a button somewhere yeah, we would just click to, not distribute that. But now we have a red one and a white one. Spoiler alert, because I'm uncreative and lazy, that's what I've decided that's what our second record will be. We're gonna go with that, inverted color scheme, like on the t-shirt, and we're just gonna call it Conspirators 2. That's our second album. Now, I'm not the first fucking late. Also, I'm out of coffee now, but I'm not the first fucking lazy person to do that. Aren't there like, what, 4 or 5 albums just titled Led Zeppelin? So they just call them Led Zeppelin 1, Led Zeppelin 2, Led Zeppelin 3, Led Zeppelin 4. Like, I'm not the first person who just didn't want to name a fucking record uniquely and just like, alright, we're gonna call that one also The Conspirators, and we'll just refer to it as Conspirators 2. I'm not the first person to think of that. Actually, writing is not really where we're short at. Let's just give you more playing. Like, we're gonna get that up eventually, but actually no, we're gonna keep sinking into business, but we're not gonna focus on writing lyrics right now. We have plenty of ideas for lyrics, and music is really where we're short at, so let's keep going with our little side idea of we'll try and do like business or something. Me just rotating the fan to blow a little bit more in my direction. That is an idea. I could certainly do that. Maybe Conspirators 3 will just be a solid, maybe Conspirators 3 and 4 will just be solid white and solid black with no graphics on it. Well, we'll put the words The Conspirators so you know it's our record, but we'll kind of just do like the white album and the black album from the Beatles or something. I think it was the Beatles that had the white album and the black album where they didn't have any design on the cover. Oh, and it's the weekend. Let's see. Here's a hotel. We'll just slam the brakes, yank it hard, pull in, and we're gonna fuck up that TV and mirror just because you said we should do every single one. And we always break the TV and the mirrors. Let's see, what do we have here, folks? Somebody on YouTube said I really should put more effort into doing this. At the very least, it's experience for the person whose ideas are being combined to do that. Who knows, maybe that 6 could be what makes our record work. You never know. Let's see. What can we do? Oh, and by referencing whoever it is on YouTube, thank you for leaving all the comments. If you see this section of the video, like, I don't always have time to actually, like, answer them. Like, you're, like, 1 or 2 comments a day. But I do, like, read them, and they've been very helpful. And even if I don't acknowledge it, I've been, like, using stuff that you've said, so... Thank you. I do actually notice that you're posting, even if I don't always remember to say anything. Yeah, we're like, I think we just basically did the same fucking thing we did last time. Oh, these are still crap, but we've got time, so we'll just wait another couple of weeks. And, also, our gig was totally around the block, and I just realized that right after I clicked teleport. So we paid $100 to go like 300 feet. But hey, we're not getting sweat stains in our pits on our nice gig shirts here unless we're on stage. No, I'm thinking of though. I want to keep the black shirt personally, but Evag, do you want a white shirt like that, or do you want a black shirt like that? I think we're gonna get a couple of these other designs in circulation. Also, I just realized that the Conspirators is higher on the other shirt, and that kind of bothers me. It doesn't bother me enough to change it, but it kind of bothers me that that's not level. Like this one's lined up with the bottom of the eyes. This one's lined up more with the top of the lips. It's just a little bit lower. Yeah, it does. Like, this one's like right in the eyes. This one's lined up more in that gap, like right here where your nose and your lip would be. This is fine, I guess. It doesn't bother me that much. It's just something I noticed. And we'll nudge it up a little bit for the album cover. It'll match better on the album cover, but that's fine for the t-shirt. Anyway, white or black? Which one do you want your guy to wear? Black or white? You got it. White it is. And we'll give Al one because you three right here are the only people who actually watch this and can have it. They're the only ones I've named. Like, the other one's just Al still. Come on, twerk it like you mean it. That's the most half-assed twerk I've ever seen. Ozzy. You've had 3 weeks to practice it, man. 3 whole weeks. Like, next hotel, we won't break the mirror. And then you can stand there and you can practice while everyone else is asleep. Just like a little midnight fucking shake your ass in the mirror kind of thing to get that move down while everyone's asleep and not judging you for standing around twerking in your underwear like a moron. Oh, we've sold almost 1,000 CDs already, and we've sold 4,000 shirts. It looks like you guys can also level up again, so more business. We want some good deals on like strings and shit. You're so close to maxing out. We'll just max you out. I'm effectively maxed out with my equipment right there, so we'll focus elsewhere. So I'm thinking you guys are already scruffy looking, and we've been on the road for a bit, so maybe I'm a little scruffy looking at this point. I mean, look, I am fucking scruffy looking to begin with. Actually, this is my good side. This side sucks, but this is my good side, so kind of scruffy looking as it is. So maybe it will make me scruffy looking too. Maybe not quite that big a beard. That is a really nice beard. I'm not gonna use it, but that is a really nice beard. Also, it's amazing how like facial hair just totally changes like the look of a face. Like no facial hair, that's normal. Full beard looks totally fucking different. There we go, we'll do goatee 1. Next up is Salacourse. I probably said that horribly wrong too. I kind of just like guessed it. And we're gonna pay the $100 anyway, because I'm lazy even though it's right there. Yeah. I'm just always scruffy looking like this. Can't really do a full beard, so I don't try to do a full beard anymore. I just go for the kind of scruffy, it just looks like I haven't shaved in a month and a half. Actually, that's true. I haven't shaved in a month and a half. My boss left for his monthly summer National Guard training at the start of the month, and he'll be back start of July. He's like, hey, while I'm gone, I'm gonna grow a mustache. You should grow a beard just so we see what you look like with a beard. And it's like, I can't grow a beard. And it's like, well, try and grow a beard. So like, this is the good side. This is what I got in like a month and a half, and it still ain't much. And this is the crappy, a little more patchy side that like, that's the best I could do in a month and a half. Like, it looks basically just as crappy as it does like when I don't shave for like 3 weeks. A little bit longer. It's been like 5 weeks, but I just don't grow facial hair like he does, so I don't know what he expects me to do here. Usually I can just do like the goatee that I have like right here with the half-ass little mustache. Like, that's usually the best I can do for facial hair if I feel like going for more than like the stubbly, crappy look. It's slowly getting there. I mean, it's not a great beard by any stretch of the imagination, but it's getting there. I tried growing a actual beard one time for like 6 months, and it was like down here where my fingers at, but it looked like Amish. Like it was like the fucking Amish beard where I just had like right here, but there wasn't anything up here to fill it out. So, like if I shaved off the fucking mustache, I'd look like Abe Lincoln or something. I'll say Modify Apples has been growing in popularity lately. Where are we at with that anyway? Oh wow, they Modify Apples is really fucking popular. It's like that's the hit for this record. I was gonna say none of the other songs were as popular. I mean, technically we don't even have a record yet. We're just playing these songs, but like this one and Tend Me Never are the ones that got popular off this record. Like these ones seem to have plateaued out about now. Like they haven't gone up in quite a while, so that's probably about where they're going to be because I know that Gil did change popularity a bit, so what your hits are will be more obvious. Like not every song is going to be shooting up to 100 like it was last time around. You know, different songs have different potential to be hits, and some songs they just don't become hits or they just plateau at a really low point and never go higher. But this one's looking like it will be the big hit once we put it on the record. Fashion Store, a little bar, a club. We need a hotel to stay at, though. Garage. Studio right there. Just got me a hotel, Jeremiah's Hotel, and we have another hotel right here around the corner. They're just living all in this corner, it looks like. Same drill every night that we don't sleep in a van. We're gonna. Oh wait, I said. Sorry, I guess you have to practice twerking in this. I said I was gonna not break the mirror this time for you, but we did. There's like a really big crack in the mirror. Alright, give it to me, guys. What we got? Got a 10 right there. With the 15 right here. A 10 right there. That 10 doesn't really fit in anywhere I would appreciate it being. There we go. There we go. So even if we can find a really crappy melody like that, we have a 56, which is great. Like, that's good enough. I'm willing to include it on the record. His skirt parts. That could work. But since it's we'll call it her skirt parts. And this song's gonna be about a guy trying to fucking get in some girl's pants. He's like not really being receptive about it. And there we go. We have 8 songs now. So now we just need to come up with 2 more. So set that with the right tag, and then, you know, like last time, just at a glance we can look at these. Yeah, sucks to be him. Sucks to be him. And no, I've decided, just because I'm an asshole, this song does not have a happy ending. He's gonna try and try and try and try and fucking fail. His life is miserable. Sucks to be you, bro. Our fictitious guy in this song will not succeed. Yeah. The Conspirators 2 like, sucks to be you, bro. What if I did it like that? What if I went like, sucks too? What if I did it like that? I put sucks to be you, bro. Celibacy, Wealth, and Instrumentals are in right now. Sex and Destitution are officially out, so we're gonna have to look at our playlist and make sure we don't have any shitty songs. Was that not the right place? I probably wasn't paying attention and I clicked the wrong fucking place, it looked like. No, our set list is still our set list is still fine. I mean, kind of wish we kept this up and we can throw in that one because that one's green because that's a celibacy song. But it is what it is. So we just gotta work with what we got. I don't blame you. I'm thinking about it. We're streaming long enough today that I think a second cup of coffee might be in order at some point. The Modify Apples is still going in popularity as well. It's got 69. Nice. And we still got a long ass tour ahead of us. We got like a month and a half of shows we have to do yet. Now we're in this town for real. I just clicked it by mistake the last time around, apparently. Epitaph can level up. More business. And we continue into our second gig in the Ukraine. Mozzie the Aussie, what are we gonna make you do? Alright, more writing music. Gig down the road to go to. He's gonna find suitable accommodations for us. Actually, since we've been on the road for a month already, we'll do a quick little stuff. How's our stuff looking? Some things are getting worn out, so we'll just do a quick refurb. Strings, you're not short on strings, you're not short on head symbols or sticks. You don't matter, you don't matter, you. Yeah, a couple of strings yet to go still, so we can keep going. It's really just we needed a quick refurb because I saw at least one thing in the 10s when we were looking at it. Well, we're gonna smash the TV still, but we're gonna spare the mirror so eBag can get those twerking moves figured out. Son of a bitch, that TV still ain't broken. There we go. I just wanted to break a TV, man. Quick little rest. Got the Joy Guevara Arena in this town. All round level ups ready to go, so we're gonna keep going on stage presence for you. We'll max that out at 100 just because. Now eBag is as high in writing lyrics as he can go. Over here, we'll go music for Al over here. We're at 75 now for They Modify Apples. That's still going up in popularity. The Oscar Dent Theater to go to. See that going at it, jumping around excited in his glasses, looking like he loves being on the stage. Keep yawning today, and the fucked up part is I went to bed at like 11 o'clock and I woke up at 8:30 or so, so I've been awake. I was able to sleep for like 8.5, 9 hours, which is like 2 hours longer than usual, and I still keep fucking yawning. Oh, for sure, going to bed at a decent time, getting a good night's sleep would be helpful, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, moral of the story is just fucking stay up way past bedtime. Who gives a shit? Yeah, good luck trying to say the name of this place. Crappie Venetskite? Crappie Venetsky. I don't know. And we have another hotel to smash up. Our manager still likes us too. I mean, he better for as much as we pay him when we're on tour. He's taking half our fucking money to be our manager. Oh wow, we have a 25 up here. Doesn't look like it'll fit to anything, but we're gonna keep it at least. And nothing really fits there. I can play around and take a look at what we got. 20 there. Doesn't fit to anything. That doesn't really fit to anything either. It's solid, but it doesn't fit to anything, and you know, once we do that, hey, we're just peeking around looking at maybe we can write a song, but it's not looking like the case. But we did score this 25 down here on the bottom for rhythm, so we have that banked for later. 20 for lyrics there, so even if we can't use it for a song, we can save it. And we do those, we do celibacy again, but that doesn't really help us because we don't have a rhythm to piece to it, so why did I click OK when I have nothing? We need to hit X. We don't have anything. But you know, we have a bunch of useful snippets of song ideas. Try to pronounce that city that we're in the Ukraine bag. I dare ya. And you know, it's at some point we'll have enough greatness in us to write another great fucking song. that manager better be putting up with us breaking TVs and mirrors every time we go out on into a hotel. I mean, this dude's making bank, and right now he's sitting around not doing anything. We'll raise your lyrics aptitude. Fuck it. Yeah. Like I said, try to pronounce that. Like Crappy Vinitsky. I sat there and tried to pronounce it for a good moment or so while you were getting your coffee, and I've got no idea. I can't pronounce Kiev, though. We are in the Ukraine Republic's capital for a theater gig, or for a stadium gig, sorry, which is even better than a theater gig. Almost sold us short here. Like, it's just another fucking theater, but it's an arena with 20,000 people in it, which is awesome. Not what I was thinking, A-Bag. Our first big hit, well, I mean, big relatively speaking, but our first really decent, like, we got 31 popularity off of that cover of Motorcycle Emptiness. So I was thinking, if we can fit that 20 love that we have banked in somewhere, we're going to call this one The Rock Show, and it's going to be a cover of one of my favorite Blink-182 songs. And we'll throw another cover on here and see if we can make a decent hit of it. I mean, it's not going to top They Modify Apples, but we'll just name our next song The Rock Show, and we'll just put B182 cover or something after it, kind of like how we put, Manic Street Preachers right here. Then we know at a glance, hey, we're covering the song. If we can fit that 20 in somewhere. Like, this is gonna be a really top-notch fucking cover of it. Yeah, people love covers. Like, the Manics got popular because right after they released their first album with that Motorcycle Emptiness and a couple of other songs were on. There are a lot of other songs. It was their debut album of original material, but I don't know why I said that some other songs were on, but after they released that album, they got big and popular because they covered the theme from MASH, Suicide is Painless, for some, they're doing some, like, collaboration record with a bunch of other people for some cause that they had going on. So, like, the Manics out of Cardiff, of some little fucking town right outside Cardiff, Wales, got really big covering the theme from MASH. So, personally, I think it's kind of appropriate that our first, like, decent quality song was a Manic Street Preachers cover. One of my favorite, like, that's the reason I chose Cardiff, was Manic Street Preachers. Going for that, like, pop punk rock kind of vibe almost. Yeah, we're shooting for it to be as high quality as we can. Like, just because 50 is like the benchmark that we're gonna clear, doesn't mean every song is gonna be 50. Like, over here, quality. Actually, we need something higher quality. Like, we got 50, 51. 55. These are like mid 50s, and then we have like those, so. Actually, Diana's Eager Trade is such a high quality. I wish we kept up with our She's a Fucking Slut song and put that on stage a little more often. But it's too late. We're halfway into a tour, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get that song practiced up without missing gigs to return home and practice for a week. And it doesn't really matter. It's just that, oh, at some point we broke $1 million. As noticed, we had $1.1 million. Ruby's Hotel. She sounds like the kind of girl who would have a frying pan and beat your fucking ass. Let's, whoop, close enough. It's been a while since we fucked off the sink, so. Yeah, manager is a. We're not really doing anything to make them happy. We're not agreeing to record contracts. We're not agreeing to like other shit, so. Not really keeping him super happy at the moment. Oh, we have 25 up here. So we'll get rid of that. We'll save that. Again, we're kind of lacking in the melody department, though. There's our 60, but we don't have a melody to throw in here. No, we have a melody. We don't have a rhythm to throw in here. We'd have to do like a square bit or something. What do we need to make that 25 work? Oh, so close yet so far. Oh. And those are the same shape. Like if we could throw like the, I think that we basically have the same fucking thing though. We'll develop a couple of ideas. Oh, we really need to invest in production skill. That's why we can never piece together decent fucking things. Oh, if we have really fucking high production, we can combine those. I think even if we started with rhythm, we can throw something a little higher in over here, but it's still not great. Yeah, that doesn't really fit into anything. Doesn't fit in anywhere. Don't want to bank another idea. I need melody. Satanism. Oh, it's a 58, which is better than nothing. I really want to do yeah, that's like we're so fucking close. There's got to be something somewhere we can use. Here, let's these are the same, so the 12 can go, so we can keep a lower song difficulty. Yeah, we just don't have anything. Here, we'll bank that 25 and hang on to it for a little bit. We're just gonna look at I'm just gonna go through here one more time. I'm not gonna put anything in. I'm just peeking around. Like the higher quality things we're gonna sit on, and we'll do like other stuff later. Is that a different shaped one than before? What if we try one more time? What if we like throw this in, throw this in? Yeah, it's rhythm that we're missing here. Alright. We still have 2 months before the earliest release date, but we have another month after that before we just run out of time, so if we get to the deadline and we just need to put crap in to meet our contract, we will just put crap in, but we still have the time to bank it and keep an eye out for something good. And we have like 3 months to kill still, so we're fine. But we have so much good quality stuff that everything I tried that I observed, it's very possible I could have missed something, but every combination that I observed and tried, I was missing a rhythm section. Or if I had the rhythm section, I was missing lyrics. Or if I had that, I was missing the melody or the riff. Like, it's totally possible I could have missed something. I'm not this great, amazing, do everything right the first time kind of guy. Yeah, I think I tried the 20 rhythm somewhere. Well, it's moot. It's a little too late at this point. So, like I said, we're going to hold on to the high quality parts that we have. We have plenty of good enough quality songs to fulfill our contract once we hit 10. So, obviously, we're going to do the best that we can. But if we just get down to the wire, because I'm playing the long game and waiting for a good song, if we get to the wire and we need something, whatever we can make, we're going to make to fill out the record and complete our contract. But we're gonna keep playing the long game for a little bit because we have time to see if we can come up with something good. Novi Sad. That is almost a depressing name just to look at. Like, I feel like somebody's name is Novi and they're sad. Like that's a horrible name. Well, I guess at least you don't live in a village called Fucker. Sorry, they pronounce it Fuker and it means something else. And, like, to them, it's just, you know, the town Fuker. Like Booker, but with an F. But, like, us dumbass English speakers, like the fucking tourists come in from, like, Europe or whatever and pose in front of the sign and steal the sign and shit, because it's, in English, it's fucker, so I guess Novi Sad is not as bad as fucker for a town name. Their merch looking spam a bit. Oh, we're down to 600 CDs, and oh, we still got 6,000 shirts, but we're down to 600 CDs. So we need to buy CDs yet again. Like last stream, we couldn't fucking sell a CD to save our life, and it got to where some of them we were just giving them away just to get them the fuck out of there. And now it's like we need CDs. I should probably put my hands in the right place to be pressing that W key and not the Q key this time. Like, we missed the E key this time. It was the Q key that we were on in the wrong spot. Oh good, we have a studio right here in that turn I took. Buy CDs. Oh, we're getting closer to the end of the tour, so let's do 7,000. We'll bring our total to just over 600. That'll probably be fine for about 3 weeks. Like, yeah, we have like 3 weeks. We have this week. Oh, we got 2.5 weeks. Yeah, and all this shit's word of mouth because the label paid like $5,000 to promote us. You know, they just printed off a couple of posters and they stuck them in like a music store in Cardiff or something. And it's like, oh, there's your promotion, guys. Go get on the road and promote yourselves now. Back up, we got a bunch of motels around us, but we flew past a nice hotel. Park the van. Throw the TV because fuck it. Yeah, the band is growing in popularity because, well, you know, last time around I was trying to like even everything out, and like half of the stuff, like, I very rarely used production or repair. But we went like right out the gate. We were like, we want good songs and we want to be able to play them well. So like we started off with significantly higher songs. Like, I think it took us like 3 records to hit like consistently like this range of songs, and we're on our 2nd record, so we're doing a lot better now. Sorry, technically we're on our 1st record. We are in the process of writing our 2nd record. Want to do that. We want to do that. Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully the 2nd record we love it, and the 2nd record's not like the last time where it's like We kept a couple of hits from the first record just because they were so popular, but we basically disowned the first and second record after we got 3 and 4 out. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers here and hoping that this second record is a great one and that it does well for us. Next up is Albania, and then we get to go to Greece. Get to eat some authentic Greek food here in a couple of days. Nice little Karate Kid jump up and kick your leg crane kick kind of thing there. Really enjoying yourself these days. You got the Omnia next. I probably horribly. The Ionia. We're officially in fucking Greece. Let's go with that. Like, fuck where we are. We're officially in Greece for the first time. Good enough for me. Yeah, you're having a real good time over there. Kind of disappointed I haven't seen one backflip from me yet, though. I mean, it's probably for the best. I'm so uncoordinated. I'm surprised I'm dancing around like that. But I think as high as my stage presence is, we'd be doing shit like Paramore, like their bassist used to run across the stage and do a backflip with his bass guitar on the stage. Well, like, we're not doing that. We're not that fucking crazy. I wonder if we hit our plateau for this song. It's not gone up in a while. It's kind of stuck at 77. I was curious when it would stop. Alright, next up is Athens. And it looks like after Thessaloniki we get the weekend. Yes, it's not that far of a drive. Maybe we'll just spend the night in Thessaloniki and we'll go see some old like Greek buildings or some shit. You finally ran out of drumsticks. I guess it's time to do a quick little music run and get some more stuff. So you will do playing. You will do stage presence. You will do writing music. And we need to get some more drumsticks and do a quick equipment check in Thessaloniki. Oh, I just out of habit I fucking teleported there, but we can't go do a show because Epitaph doesn't have drumsticks. I'm so used to you being the drummer, I think I say you need drumsticks, but you're the singer. Epitaph needs drumsticks. String check. Still got. You still got 10 strings. That's a. You don't get any stage presence bonus off those strings, but we'll get them so you have some. Epitaph will give you a fuckload of sticks. You are good. You actually, you two don't. We don't have to worry about shit other than is your equipment in good repair. We'll get you some of those. Oh, this is +4 for writing music. We'll get Al a writing music guitar. Let's take a look around at like writing music equipment. Maybe there's. Oh, that's +9 for writing music right there. So we'll get that. Heads, we don't have anything that makes a difference here. Cymbals, we don't have anything that makes a difference there. Bass guitar. Get you one of those. It's not that much of a difference in price to go from repair to just refurbish everything. So we'll just refurbish everything, so it's all good. Hopefully now we got that little bit of an extra boost to some of the people from having better songwriting equipment. Maybe that means we can write a decent song here at some point. Sold out crowd. Merchandise, and we could drive right directly to where we have to be, but because it's Greece, let's just spend the night in Thessaloniki and then we'll drive in next day. Oh, we took out the light too. Whoops. Manager Man 28. Oh, we should probably stop breaking stuff for this tour. We gotta build his happiness back up because we're just on the road like fucking shit up all the time. And I actually got another 25 riff right here. It's a really basic riff too. 25, we're off to a good start. If we do that, what do we have lyrically? I would totally be okay with that. There was a 20 for lyrics? Yeah, there is a 20. I was kind of tunnel visioning right into We Want Love to do that rock show cover, but Depression works too. And that'll be like our best quality song by a bit, so. Yeah, so it's entirely possible I missed a good fit them too, because we were just talking about let's make a cover of The Rock Show by Blink, so I was focusing in like tunnel vision, like where's a good quality love riff for a pop rock love song, so. But yeah, there is a 20 that I zipped right past because I was looking specifically for one specific thing. He declines today. That sounds really fucking good for a depression song. Let's keep it. For once, the randomly generated name makes sense. Hey man, you're not feeling well. We have a show we have to go to. Actually, we need another hotel because... Yeah, it has to be a love song, but... Now we need another hotel because it's a day drive, but because it's dark, if we drive, it forces it to the next day, and then we just rest the next day. But now we need another hotel because we stayed in Thessaloniki, and we're still within a day of our next destination, so... We basically wasted money just because I wanted to pretend we went to see, like, where the Battle of Thermopylae happened or some stupid shit, or we went to look at some old Greek amphitheater. Let's, oh, don't want to hit the chair. Let's throw that just to be offensive, but we're not going to break anything else. That Bible's sitting in their sink in the hotel room when they show up, but at least we didn't break their television. I'm sure there are probably a couple of small town news articles somewhere, like saying, oh, every time they go into a town, they smash the fucking television. Like, they have a fascination with breaking televisions, and they're costing all these nice, honest, small businesses a lot of fucking money, right? Actually, it doesn't cost them money. It gets billed to our bank, and our manager gets to be pissed off because he's getting another statement from our hotel saying, oh, we gotta charge another, like, $800 to the credit card because your idiots broke a fucking television into our mirror. Hey, we got like a week to go and our tour is done. We just have to shoot back up through Romania. This little strip of Moldova, a couple of gigs in Ukraine, and we end in Ukraine, it looks like. Yeah, he's probably, well, not probably, we looked at his satisfaction with us. He's definitely a little pissed off. And let's shift click that and we'll put a tag on it so we don't forget. But he's definitely more than a little pissed off at us. Yeah, it's like every week he trusts us to not sleep in the van and ruin things, and it's like as soon as we're in front of a television, it's whipped across the wall at another part of the hotel. I'm amazed my cell phone hasn't blown up driving down some fucking Romanian freeway. Like, you guys really need to fucking quit. You guys have paid like $5,000 in just televisions alone this tour. Like, I'm amazed we don't have a television budget at this point. Like, we can't stop you from breaking them. Just try and break one every other weekend, not every weekend. Definitely, like... Alright, listen, guys. You need to stop breaking televisions. But it's fun. But those are $500 televisions you're breaking every single week. You need to stop breaking televisions. What if we only break 3 televisions a month? No, you need to stop breaking televisions. Come on, 3 televisions, man. We're saving you $500. Like, 1 television. 2 televisions. Alright, fine, 2. Just stop causing so much fucking carnage across Europe. I could see me being like a kid, doing that like a kid too, like 1 television. 2 televisions? Can we break 2 televisions, please? Fine, 2. Just not 4. Deal. You got a deal. 4. 2 it is, sorry. Here's some stage presence. 5 gigs. 1, 2, 4 gigs. I don't know how to count, but we're home stretch. Got less than a week on the road, and we can go back to fucking Wales for a little bit and wrap up our album. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't counting, but I think we need 1 more song. I'm gonna do a quick recount for myself here in a sec so I know. Slow night at the counter. Ooh, oof, very slow night. We sold less than 100 shirts. Yeah, I'm talking about how my TVs were. That is a whole different level. Let's see where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we need 1 more really good song. 1 more good song, and we have a record. Wait for it to autosave. There we go. Oh, our van is kind of slow right now. While we're in town, let's do a quick little maintenance check on it. Where's the garage? We need a garage. The Broken Regret. I actually kind of like that name for a bar or a nightclub or whatever that is. So motel, music. The studio. Let's swing up the backside of these buildings here and make sure there's not like a place on the edge of the... Here we go. Ooh, 58. Yeah, our van is a little worn out after this much driving on the road. Oh, that's loads faster. We can haul an ass now. Yeah, since we just spoke with our manager and agreed to break 2 TVs, we're gonna take the night off on breaking TVs. We're well beyond our quota. No, wait, new month, so we can break another TV, but Manager Man doesn't really like us anymore, so we immediately, well, no, we want to play. We like pretty quickly tanked our satisfaction with them. I think it was like the 60s when we started the tour. Now it's in the high 20s, so. Alright, then we'll have to call it on breaking televisions for this tour. I think that'll be the title for the next stream like this, where it's gonna be basically dedicated to touring. I'm gonna title that screen in quotation marks. You can only break 2 TVs a month. Or like pretend it's from our manager or something. Like stream title, you can only break 2 TVs a month. Oh, home stretch. Here and Sevastopol. We're ending our tour. Here we go, last show. Time for our traditional, we need a picture to put on the wall at our studio. So let's find us a fucking photo place. Now we're hauling ass now that our van is fixed up. We're clearing this place out, no problem. There's our theater that we're not going to quite yet. Oh yeah. That's the secret nitrous tank I threw in there. Really, we've zipped around this whole town and there's basically no fucking place to go. Oh, I almost hit that building because I was looking at the mini map. Like, I'm amazed that didn't count as contact. Oh, photography right here. There is one in this place. Let's do the ancient ruins one. Let's see. Whip that thing around. Let's put you in spot 6. We'll take I think that's Mozzie the Aussie over here. Come on, I'm clicking Moz. Bring it in. Or do I have to click? Oh, I can't just click anymore. I have to, if I want to change slots, I have to actually, like, click on the fucking name. Well, that makes it easier than having to flip the camera around to find somebody. Like, you just notice somebody's missing and you fucking move them, right? Epitaph will put you slot 1. Give you some rotation, change your stance. Al over here. Go like that. Let's make Mozzie stand up. Stand up, Crocodile Hunter. There we go. Picture in the Ukraine. And we are going to go to our final show of the last leg of our tour for this record. When you think about it, this was a long fucking tour for this record. We started with like 2 months in Western Europe, and then we did 2 weeks in Eastern Europe, and then we did 2.5 months, and again it threw us in Eastern Europe. So really this is like a 5-month tour over like 3 different legs to support this record when you do all the math. So quite a tour that we did. Quite a tour. See, we can go cheap or we can fly. Let's go cheap, who cares? And we got like 2 months to write one more song and practice and record these songs that we have. So we've got the money. Let's see if we can find a nicer fucking house instead of that piece of shit. Like, we're set on instruments. We have everything we need basically. So let's look for a decent house. It's a nice house, but we've lived in that house before. I know there's at least one other house. There are like 2 other house types that we haven't lived in before, so let's check around to see what other houses we have. Alright, that's a sizable upgrade. That's for sure. I mean, we'll consider that house. Let's see what else we have in Cardiff. Go home for sale right here. What are you? That's the other house that we had. I think that was our New York house, so we could go be near our manager and our other save. So let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, this is a nice fucking house here. Oh, I think this is the house type that DD has on his save. But I really like this little lofted area up here where you just look down into your sitting room. That's pretty great. Fuck it, let's do it. We have a new house. Old house can fuck off. We don't need 2 houses in the same fucking town, so we're gonna swing back to the old place and we're gonna sell it off. Goodbye, shitty place with the wet, stained, moldy looking walls. I'm amazed nobody's gotten sick and died living here before, but you're gone. And we have a new house now. Nice little play area here. Wall art. End of the first tour. Can go. We'll do something in our area. End of the first tour. Let's do our second tour picture. we'll lock that. We finished, now we have no awards. We didn't purchase wall art. Let's hang some instruments here just to make it look a little more, used. Ah, I've got two bases that are... I have two exactly the same bases. Ah, well, nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you really like your base, why not have a second one, right? Oh, that's Debbie's flying V. Oh, I guess it belongs to us now. She didn't take it back. We'll put the busking instruments over here. Oh, we have a really high ceiling here. It's almost like you might need a step ladder to get some of this stuff, actually. Like this stuff, no arm's reach, but this is like the shit at Guitar Center that's way too expensive that they don't want any old Yahoo to grab, so you gotta like take this headstock, nudge it, and hope your reflexes are quick enough to catch it when it drops, or you have to call for help and find a fucking ladder. Okay, let's see what we got. Not really a lot. You never know, we could make something work for us, like on that rhythm. No, we don't have a melody that fits to that, unfortunately, so melody, yeah, the melody is where we're really fucking limited at. I mean, it's a 55. Kinda don't want to waste those on a 1, though. Even if that was like a 10, we'd use it. Alright, well, let's practice. These two songs. Saving because new week. For those up to 100, we'll record them up to the same quality as the rest of the record. And then we just need to focus on getting one decent song to wrap up the record. That's a map. No, not map. We want to go to the we want to go into the open world and pull up that map. Which studio were we using? I don't remember. I think we were doing Heidi's studio. Let's do her skirt parts for 10 hours. He declines today. 10 hours. Yeah. Definitely time to. Let's see. New day, but we got both of those recorded. Ebag can level up after doing that, so keep going on playing, that's okay with me. But we need one more really fucking good song. I guess if we wanted to use this 15, it would like there's our crap song. If we get to the point where we don't have a good song and next month we need to release the record at the end of November, if we don't have a good song by then, we can always take this one that didn't make the cut for our other record and we can release it on this record just to buy us time. Manager. Book local gigs. Keep us busy so we can be inspired. Practice. Recall the Conspirators tour. Throw in He Declines Today. We'll take off Fix Your Heartbeat because it's the lowest quality song in our set list at the moment. And it's also not like a reasonably popular song either. The Sad Weeds will do her skirt parts. Save that set. We're gonna specifically name that the Album 2 tour because we did just name the other one the Conspirators for a tour continuing what we had. There's an opening slot, headlining slot, cool. Opening slot. There we go. There we go. Next time we're practicing. If we have a 12 set coming up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 and 12 would be those two if we recall that set. So there we go. We just practiced that. We'll do a couple of shows, hopefully come up with a little bit of inspiration from being out in the bars, hitting the local scene for a bit. And we've got to figure out our... No, fuck you, we're not throwing them out. He's been working on more gigs for us, so there we go, we'll take that. We are booked up. He hates us because I said no, we're not firing this guy just to keep Brad happy. We're gonna have him do nothing because after we do this, we have to release the album by like here, so we're gonna like work really hard to get another song written while we're doing our shows over these coming weeks, and then like right here it's like make our album cover, make our new banner, practice so we can release and then get on the road after the new year. Next up is Bristol. Got the Homeless Pair. What's going on, fellas? Got my t-shirts on? Yes, you do. Big fans over here. Bro, get a t-shirt, man. We sell them for quite cheap, all things considered. Oh, he's got a t-shirt. She's got a t-shirt. We're doing a 6-song performance, so let's just clear the set, and we'll do those two to open. We'll do For Power and Pride will be in the set. Pride is Wicked. They modify apples, and 10 May Never. There's our set. That order's fine. I don't really care. It's just a little 6-song set. So we'll run it like that for now. It's been a while since we played a small little bar like this, E-Rag. Paid for shit, but hopefully you'll get some inspiration. Oh yeah, they really liked our set here. Like, those 2 songs did pretty good. Not bad for a first time pulling them out on stage. Next up, we need to be in Birmingham. Yeah, they really loved it. I'm happy with that. This one's 9 songs, so we'll throw in or we'll just lazily pull in that set. The Sad Weeds is out. Fix Your Heartbeat are out because we haven't been practicing those, and we'll throw these ones in. They would have loved it, but they were running out of energy, so they didn't love it, but that's pretty good. Probably flip that and Pride is Wicked, maybe. They don't get like as energized by it, so hopefully it won't hit like 0 right at the end of the song and hurt us like that time. Let's see. Here, we'll go back to Cardiff. We have the week off. And we were actually practicing for a couple of weeks, so let's see if these two here, Al and E-Bag, being inspired, we can piece something together with some of those ideas that we banked on. Because we have like a week to go until our earliest. When do we do this? Between October 25th and November 29th. So we have just over a week to go until we're in that window where they expect our record to be released. So, ugh. Yeah, so if we can come up with something a little more decent than what we've got, we really got to bang out this record. Oh, actually, that's not bad. I'm cool with that. And we actually did come up with a good song. Sure, we'll call it History. Now we just clear that off. practice this for a little bit. There we go, that's at 100 now, so give it that record tag. And we should have time to hit Heidi's studio and practice this really fast. Or, sorry, record it really fast before we go out and do our show. And now we have 10 awesome songs for the record. Our gig in Southampton. Oh, you can level up actually. I want to look at your profile. Thank you. Bring those up. This is our opener where we have to play more songs, so we'll do those ones. Really didn't plan this out good enough. I guess we'll do The Produce is Fascinating, and we're gonna have to pick something shitty, and that kind of upsets me. Fuck it, we're gonna throw Dancing in Hell in. Just like, if we have to put a crappy song in because I didn't practice everything enough because we were trying to record, at least we want something that'll hopefully help with their energy levels. Oh, we still ended with 100 at least. Yeah, we had a major energy problem. We really should have done like another mellow song. Because this is all a high energy album, so we're gonna have to get Sell 'Em After into our practice list so we can have two low energy songs to go with all those other ones that we have. Throw that out. Throw that out. Throw that out. Actually, what sort by popularity was our least popular song in the set list? That's not new material, that is, because we're trying to throw new material in here. back to Cardiff. Album dropped another couple positions, but our next, well, we have one show in Swansea, but these two shows are in Cardiff, so we can stay at home and we can practice. Make sure we're all set to go for our record, for our record release. Put on a good show here. Let's recall that, and we want to get that into our mix. And we'll just practice until it warns us we have to stop and go to a show. There's our warning, we have a month to go. But we have all 10 songs, so after we finish our commitments for this weekend and our one show next week, we're gonna make the album art and get ready for release. Oh, wrong map. Back to the Natural Mother. We haven't been here in a long fucking time. Hey, good to see everyone. How's it going? I'll have my usual rum and coke after the show, please. Thank you very much. Sorry to whoever I elbowed my way through and felt myself bump into. Here, we kind of have to throw in Sell 'em After somewhere. Not as high as I'd like it to, but we need more material in here. It was a longer set we have to do. We got our 100, now we just have to manage our energy through the rest of this set. And there we go. Hold out crowd. Stage presence blew away the crowd. Those are both 5s. I think we're going to flip them anyway, though, for next time, because we did hit 0 in that song. So we want to, next show, we want to give that the chance to not hit 0. Practice. Actually, we're not going to all below max skill, but we're going to take no, I've already ruined it by messing with what it wanted, so let's just do like that. We'll go, if it's green and it's maxed out, we're going to get rid of it just so we can practice what we actually need to practice, which is, actually that's a 92. We could even just skip on that and polish out those ones a little bit. We really need to Sell 'em After in there as well to try and bring that up. Let's recall that. Get Sell 'em After in there. Save that for the tour, so now we can just recall it every time we come here. And we just need to get through these last 2 shows so we can release our album, wrap up the stream, and next time go on a big fucking tour. That one can go. Before the Turn can go. I'll throw in Pride is Wicked because it is a 100 play skill song for us. blew away the crowd, but it was a slow night on the counter. Alright, now just practice our shit, pop over to Swansea, and we have one more show to do before the big album release. Practice. We're just going to do this for like a day just to clear those out. Now it's going to say, oh, these are the only ones in your next session you have to really practice on. So we'll do those for a couple of days, just them, to polish them out a little bit farther. The gig coming up, opening slot. No, sorry, we're not interested. We're about to release a record. We have everything to 100 for this coming record release now, so we just have to, Al Stacy's in jail. Yeah, we don't want him thrown out right before a fucking show. Sorry, Stella, we're gonna skip on ya. Instrumental, consumerism, happiness is in, socialism, depression are not in, so 10 May Never looks like it won't be in our set for the next little while. They Decide the Heart and He Declines Today also won't be in the set. Alright, so we need to be in Swansea for this gig. Nice little leisurely drive down the coast, take our time at it. Recall our most recent 6-song set. But we want He Declines Today to come out because that's red. That's fine. That'll work for this set. That's all of our commitments out of the way, so we can head back to Cardiff and prepare to release Conspirators 2. And we'll throw on another white shirt because this is our new record. Let's go. Chauffeur here. CD cover designer. White, black. Go to font, I think 27 is the one that we really use a lot. Scale it down a little bit. Add a graphic. Get that same thing going here that we have. So guys, we're basically just inverting the colors and calling it Conspirators 2. So want to fix it. I guess we'll line it up on the nose like before. A new text element, we'll do 2 eyes to be the 2. Down. That just looks like he's got snot coming out of his nose, so just do that. The Conspirators 2. By that design. Label that real fast. Now we need to make our banner. Yeah, I think it looks pretty great. Get out our font 27. Add graphic. Skull. Eyeball it back to roughly the same red as before. I really wish you could enter hex codes to do the colors, because then we can just look at it and say, oh, we used hex code whatever here, and then I just copy it to the clipboard or something. Yeah, it would. That would be really nice. Alright, so bring that over. Drop it down, size it down just a hair like the other one. Buy that banner design. We'll call that Conspirators 2. There we go. I'll go back to the studio, assemble a new CD. Obviously it's called the Conspirators 2, that's what our graphics are. We want history, he declines today, her script parts, these all need to be on the record. 9, we have one more to go, there we go. And see, They Modify Apples was our really popular song, so we'll slip that one up. Yeah. We really should have done another like medium song or something. Because like another medium song or even just a low song or something should have made it onto this record. Let's release our CD. We have a CD out in the wild now. Buy like 10,000 units of that to start. We'll keep the price at $10 because it's our new record. There we go, we have a new CD. Manager Man. Oh, not the map, I want Manager Man. Book a tour. After Christmas. And we'll run that for about 2 months. I may we'll do 2.5 months like last time, or even 3 months. Like get a really big area to start at. I just need to find a really good quality band here. A couple of really good ones in Ireland last time around. I wonder if we got something here we can do. 39, 22, 32, 19. Now for the really boring part that helps us out, don't get me wrong, but is really boring, where we're going to look around and find a high reputation band to go on the road with. I wonder if there's a decent band in Spain. We haven't been to Spain or Portugal, so maybe we'll start here if we can, if there's a worthwhile band. But we want a big band so we can keep doing big shows. We have a 40 in Seville. We're gonna leave a comment for that just so I remember what our current highest by a decent margin is. And if we can find higher than that, we want to find higher than that, but that's our current winner. It's not even a winner. I don't want to go on the road with a 40, but we know where the highest one is if we just absolutely can't find anything else. See if we have anything good down here. We did have some good luck starting in Eastern Europe last time, so could be something good around here. Istanbul, no. Thessaloniki, no. Athens, fuck no. I don't think we've been through Italy. Let's pop through Italy real fast and see what kind of bands we have in Italy. A 43 in Bologna. Let's leave that in chat just so I know. That's our current winner. Like if we can find absolutely fuck all else. Now we know Bologna has a 43 right now. That place does too, but I have no idea how to spell that, so I'm not gonna try. Stuttgart is a 20. Oh, Bucharest is a 50. We'll keep Bucharest in mind. Whoop. Shit. Find us a tour. I didn't mean to do that. Definitely don't want to end that. What did we do? I think we did December to... Did we do the end of February or the end of March? I don't remember. I think we did the end of March. Yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes. If we can't find anything higher than Bucharest's 50, we're going to go back to Bucharest. I don't want to do this forever, even if it is good for us in the long run. Yeah, I wish. For this much effort, I better find a fucking 100. That's a lot of damn clicking just to look for a high quality band to go on the road with. Nothing in Rotterdam. Ghent, no. Brussels, no. Dunkirk, no. Lille, no. No for Caen. No for Le Havre. Brest, no. Reims, no. No for Nantes. No for there. No for Le Mans. Metz is also a no. Reims is a 43. Close, but not quite what we're looking for. We have a 50 already saved. Or we'll call it after France. If I don't find anything amazing, like a fucking 66, we'll take it. I'm done looking, and that's like better than the last band we started with. There's our Conspirators 2 tour that will run for like almost 3 months. Starting after Christmas. For once, we don't have to work on Christmas. I'll just head back home. Practice our set list long enough to look at the schedule. I just want to see what the I just want to see what our schedule is going to look like. And then we're going to call it because it's almost 3 hours and I've got shit I have to do. I mean, it's not urgent shit, like I'll pop by my mom's office, see her for a bit. I've been so busy that I haven't yet gotten vaccinated for the COVID. My mom's like, you need to hurry up and go get vaccinated, so I gotta get in and get that done. No, fuck off. We're trying to set up a tour. Don't ring my phone unnecessarily. We're waiting for Brad, the useless cunt, to call us. No. Eat a stack of dick. Quit ringing my ear off. I'm waiting on Brad. If it's not Brad, I don't care. There's Brad. 83 gigs. What are we looking like? Start here. We're gonna zip around France a little bit. at some point we're going to pop down, circle through Italy, which we haven't done yet, and then Greece back up into the east, and it looks like we're ending in Belarus. Alright, we have a tour. Let's hope our record does good. Actually, now that we've released the record, I keep saying we're going to end it, but I'm going to practice just for a week, just so we can get the initial chart information for next week once we have a week of the record being out. Bataf ain't feeling well. Nice debuted in the 700s. I really like that how we just inverted the colors like that and called it the Conspirators 2. I think this looks really cool. Yeah, I know it's not the top like that. I wanted it to match the shirts because the shirts weren't even. So we dropped that down right on that nose line right here where I was saying, oh, the shirts aren't lined up with the black variant. But now that we're using those as like a touring shirt, we'll just line it up with the nose, make it look even. Alright, well, there's our fucking tour. Let's swing up here, hit the bed, save the game real fast, and the next time we play this game, we're going on tour to support our record, man. How cool is that? Alright, so I'm going to flip over here. I'm going to start getting all this shit shut down. I don't know if we'll play this tomorrow or if we'll play, maybe we'll play this on like Wednesday or something, probably just to do something different tomorrow. But we're back tomorrow at the usual time, you know, between 9:30 and 10, whenever I have my coffee and I'm ready, like the usual. So hopefully I'll see you then. If you stream tonight, I'm day off. I'm not fucking doing anything. I'll be home and I'll try and pop in and say hi to you, man. But enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day doing your work or whatever you're up to at the moment. And I'll catch you next time I see you, E-Bag. Thanks for hanging out with me and whoever else was hanging out that just didn't comment. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. See you, brother.